Hi, welcome. My name is Mika. I'm the co-founder of dBdone, and I'm going to show you around the current version of dBdone, which is 1.2.5. This is my dashboard. I usually make lo-fi beats and like hip hop, and it has my kind of character, my style I prefer. And if you start using dBdone, it will get yours. It will be personal to you. It will look different. You will use different tags. You will arrange your project phases in a different way, and you will create your workflows. That's the idea of dBdone. You should create your own space where you're free but still organized, and you have all your projects here, no folders. If you need to open a folder, open folder, here's the project. Let's get started with this dashboard. I will show you quickly around what it can do. So here on the left, we have our projects, tags, and tasks. Projects have three different ways of listing. So one is the big tiles, one smaller tiles, which has less information. And the third one is a list. And with the list, it's easy to edit multiple projects like this. Let's get to stacks. Stacks are just another way of grouping your projects. For example, I use it for albums. I have an album here and it's clean all in here. You could do the same with tags, but when you have so many tags in here, and it will get more and more probably, it's still good to have one hierarchy above. That's why we created stacks for that. Third one is tasks, which is pretty simple. You create tasks for your projects. You can set a date, a deadline, or a release date, whatever you prefer. Here on the next level, we have our tags. I create tags with emojis. Sometimes it's genres. I tag them as full songs, or I used a guitar in it. Are they released or not? I give them a rating with stars. And you could do it your way. Maybe you're not a fan of emojis. Maybe you will use emojis only. You can sort your projects. There are a couple ways. And also we have here a inactive project button. These are files you have deleted from your dashboard, which are of course not deleted from your computer. They are just hidden in the dBdone app, and dBdone has no access to your files. It cannot move them, it cannot edit them, delete them. It's all secure and nobody has access it until you click add to my dBdone or spaces, which are online features. Let's check also the top bar. We have here our settings. Here are statistics, which are also interesting. You can sort by here month, year, all time, and you can check how many projects you have are inactive, how many or here percentage of plugins connected to the dBdone plugin, which allows you to pre-listen to your songs without opening them. You can check how many projects are in which status, which is the project phase. And my most popular tag is sample. You can also show it in a chart. And you can check how many tasks are open and finished or missed. So let's check a project page. For example, this one, my latest one, I just started an idea. As you can see, here are my project phases. Yours could look different. Let's check how that works right away. Under settings and projects, on the right, you have your project phases. You can create your own, you can drag them around, rearrange as you wish. If you are a beat maker, you could create project phases like beat ready for sale or sold. If you are a mix and master engineer, you could create send to client or something like that. So it's completely up to you. What we have here, we have tasks. Of course, you can create tasks. For example, record guitar by next week. You can add your files, so it's all clean here. For example, your exports. Of course, you can have them in a folder, but if there's something you want to have here, it can also be shared quickly with my dBdone and spaces. We will get it, I guess, in another video. Links are, for example, your co-producer sent you a Google Drive link and you will lose it, of course, so just add it here and you won't lose it again. And notes is just an open space for writing your lyrics or notes, whatever. We have a tag which says what DAW we use. We have a tag which says which plugins we use inside this project. This feature for now only works with Ableton. You can see I use 4 VST plugins. This one, as I showed you, opens your project folder right away, and this one opens your DAW. As you can see, the play button is off for now. So we want to create this pre-listen audio. That's why let's open the DAW from dBdone. So my DAW is open, and now I will drop the dBdone plugin onto my master track. Here we can see the auto capture function is on, which means you could play the song or one part of your track, and it will record in the background and upload it to save it in dBdone. But you could also turn it off, press record, and then choose a part of the song. Let's play. Hit stop. As you can see, the button is active. We call it pre-listen audio, but it's like an audio snippet or whatever you would like to call. When you have your export here, you can also choose the export to be the pre-listen audio. So now here on my dashboard, I can listen to the project and decide, do I want to open this one or is it this one, this one. And it's an addictive way to listen to your songs like that. Sometimes I just sit there and I'm listening to my old stuff, and it's also fun to, when you get started with dBdone, to go through all of them and just open them, listen to your old stuff and be like, oh, that's shit, oh, that's cool. Just drop the dBdone plugin onto your master track, record it, and next time you'll be sitting looking for one project and it will be way easier to find. And of course, it will be easier to find if you use tags. Tags can be created here by clicking Edit Tags. You can write, for example, synth. You can click Add and it will create a new one, or use the ones that are already existing. There are really lots of useful features dBdone has. For example, you can collect project versions into one, which is really helpful if you have multiple mixdowns or versions of your ideas. But that would explode the video, I guess. I will explain them in the next one. So thank you for watching. Try dBdone. It's free. All core features are free. You can start, create your own cool space, and let's create music. Bye-bye.